Are you trying to homeschool older kids while with a toddler running around? In this video, we're going to talk about 5 ways that you can keep your toddler engaged while homeschooling your older kids. Let's go. Be sure to stay till the end for the 6th and final bonus mom tip. The first tip I have for you for homeschooling with toddlers is buy them supplies. There are certain supplies that I only let my 3-year-old daughter get out when we're doing homeschool. So I have a 6th grader, a 4th grader, and a toddler with a baby on the way. And how I keep my toddler engaged until the baby comes, we're gonna have to have a whole new ball game then, is we just get out her special school stuff when we're doing school. So I have morning basket that I do with my children, and sometimes she's involved and sometimes she's not. That's kind of unfair to my older kids because they have to be involved, but at the same time I tell them, you know what, when you were 3, you didn't really have to do all this stuff either. So she will have to do it later, but she does want to be involved. And if she's having a hard time making mischief in the other room, we go ahead and get out these special tools that she only gets to play with during morning basket or when we're doing an activity. And these include Play-Doh, paints, things like this that I can kind of like manage a little bit while still engaging with my older children in discussion and those other things that we include in our morning basket. Check that out here. So go ahead and buy your child special homeschool things that they only play with during those times. That way it's novel, it's exciting, they get to participate in school too, without making a mess or throwing things in the toilet when you're not looking, that kind of deal. Second tip I have for you is utilize nap time as much as you can. Be very smart with your nap time. You get 1 a day, maybe. And if your older children are struggling with certain subjects or they really need your focus 100%, do that during the toddler's nap time. That way you're not sacrificing her time or his time, and you're not sacrificing your older children's focus, that they get that 100% mom engagement. If you guys didn't get a chance to use nap time, because I know a lot of us are transitioning from naps to no naps, and oh, what a transition that is. I'm praying for you. When your husband or your wife comes home at night, go ahead and save those heavier subjects or more involved activities for when someone else can interact with the child. And have other students in your home help with the child, but that can be a burden to them. So we never, ever, ever want to burden older children with responsibilities they didn't ask for. They didn't ask for a younger sister, they didn't ask for a younger brother, so we don't want to always ask them to handle that, to take care of them. We want to keep that relationship strong between the two. If they do help, which is wonderful, be really appreciative of that and tell them how much you appreciate that and reward them, whether that be paying them for babysitting or whatever it is. The third tip I have for homeschooling with a toddler is to baby-proof your homeschool space. If you guys are in a room that you homeschool in, make sure that room is as toddler-friendly as possible. That way it is as mom-friendly as possible. You're not always having to clean up messes and saying, no, don't touch the outlet, all that stuff. So set yourself up for success by toddler-proofing the area that you're in. It can include rounding up all electronics that are not in use so that they don't get stepped on or spilt on or whatever. This can include having no food in the room, no drink in the room. They can have those special toys that are in there, that those are the toys that they get to play with during homeschool time only. Just make it be a fun environment for everybody across the board, and that means toddler-proofing. The fourth tip I have for you for homeschooling with a toddler is to start the morning off together. This is done by us with Morning Basket, where we will do our morning basket. She'll play with her little things, and then when we're done, we'll read a story all together. And she has been trained to listen to stories. And she'll be like, I want to see the pictures. And even if they're longer, she's going to be playing in the room while we're reading the story together. It is never going to be perfect, okay? Homeschooling will never be perfect, especially homeschooling with a toddler. It will never be perfect. It could be that she's making a huge mess, but whatever. You guys are still enjoying the read aloud. It could be that she's jumping off the walls, whatever. She's still listening while you all are reading your story, whatever is the activity that you're doing together. Also, be sure to spend time with your young ones first. You want to give them as much attention as they require so that you can go ahead and focus on other activities without them. But by just diving into the older kids, they're going to be like, mom, 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 and then they're going to start finding mischief because their need was not met. So go ahead and spend time with them, cuddle them, read them the stories that they like. Fill up their attention cups before you start getting involved with mathematics or whatever it is that's coming up next. The fifth tip I have for you is utilize snack time. This is just the same as the nap time. However, it is snack time. And snacks are often really time consuming and engaging, and you can make them fun. You know, if you're working on a math lesson with your older kid, use the Cheerios. So be really strategic with your with your snack time. You do not want to be like, here's a snack, shut up. Here's a snack, shut up. Here's a snack, shut up. You never, ever, ever want to set up those bad habits for your child, because I think a lot of obesity comes from those kind of habits, like, here, just to pacify you, here's some food. And so when we get older and we don't feel good, here's some food. And so we don't want to be setting up those bad habits. However, children do need snacks, and we can use them strategically when we are doing other activities with our older kids, so that they are involved in their snack, but still at the table where you guys are. And now for the bonus mom tip is have one day a week that is a little bit more relaxed than the other days. You guys did so well those 4 days a week. Homeschooling a toddler, homeschooling grade school kids, homeschooling high school kids, whatever age range you got, you guys did great. Now on Fridays, take a little bit of a relaxing break. That doesn't mean knock off school entirely. That can mean going on a field trip, going on a hike, going to the park, doing a nature study with everybody, watch a documentary, whatever it is. Take a break from the monotonous and from the stress of trying to manage everybody. Just have there be a free-flowing day that is still educational, but not as stressful, trying to round up everybody, make sure everybody's on task, la, 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 la. If you are in need of homeschool support, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, because we are always going to be talking about how to make your homeschool better and how to make the whole experience a more successful one that your kids will remember forever. So fist bump, we got this. I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.